It is the biggest manifestation lie that you always have to be on, you always have to be perfect, you never have to have an intrusive thought, you never have to have a bad emotion. And I'm going to completely debunk it in this video. Drop a sunflower emoji down below and give me a follow. I'm about to be on this one. So to start out, I have a few points I want to make. Manifestation is not about being perfect. It's about how can I trust myself when the intrusive thought comes in? How can I move back into a space of power when my emotions start to gain some momentum? So the universe is not keeping this universal tally board of whenever an intrusive thought comes in, it starts to calculate it and then it just completely shuts down your manifestation. It's how you react to the intrusive thought and what you make the intrusive thought mean about you that determines what you get next in your manifestation. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're manifesting more sales in your business. Someone comes into your DMs, they're interested in your product or service, they inquire about it, you give them the information and they don't pay. Right? Now, there are different ways that you can tackle somebody not paying or whatever that is happening in the DMs, right? You can say, I'm messing it up. You can say, I must be doing something wrong. You can say, I'm messing it up. I'm doing something wrong. Something's wrong within my manifestation process. And then because of what you made it mean, the next person will also be a no. And the next person will also have a financial objection. And the next person will also ignore the DM that you sent them. Why? Because of what you made the initial thought mean, right? Somebody came in, somebody reached out, but it was how you reacted to the negative that created these intrusive thoughts that manifested more of it. What if somebody came into the DMs, they reached out, they inquired, you gave the information, they didn't do anything with it, they didn't decide for it, and you just made it mean that means the next person's going to pay. They just opened up the space for the next person to pay. Oh my gosh, that feels exciting, right? But here's the thing, intrusive thoughts only happen based on our perception and interpretation of what is occurring outside of us. You need to realize that you're a human having a human experience. You will go through a wave of emotions. There's no way to stop emoting. You're not a robot. There's no way of how do I just never have an intrusive thought ever for the rest of my life? That's not even doable. That's not even achievable. And you need to realize that your desires don't just disappear because you've had a bad day. The thing that is actually delaying the manifestation is you sitting in the negative. The thing that's actually delaying the manifestation is the shame spiral, the overanalyzing, the making myself wrong, the making it mean something about me, making it mean something about them that causes you to manifest in the wrong direction. So how do we conquer this? This is how we conquer it. We need to build self-trust and self-reliance internally. So when I'm seeing something that I don't like, when I'm having an intrusive thought, whether it's just on its own or due to something from the external, right? I need to go within myself and remind myself, it's safe for me to feel whatever I need to feel. I don't have to be perfect to manifest what's meant for me. I trust that every thought, every emotion, every action is taking me exactly where I need to go. Instead of, I have the thought, I judge myself for having the thought. The judgment makes me feel bad. The bad feeling makes me feel like I've ruined my energy. I'm so wrong for feeling this. More thoughts of overanalyzing and self-shaming. And then we wonder why more evidence of the opposite is at our doorstep within minutes or hours, right? If you could just stop making yourself wrong, you would already raise your vibration so high. If you would just stop overanalyzing, you would already raise your vibration so high. The biggest shift for you to take with you today, right, is to remind yourself it's not the initial thought throwing you off. And it's not eliminating every thought or negative emotion. Sometimes things are just moving through you and you need to allow them to keep moving through you without making it mean anything about you. Real shift here is refusing to be in a scenario where you accept that you're a human that has human emotions. The moment that you can start doing that, you can stop making yourself wrong and you can start to actually decide that no matter what life is throwing at you, no matter what your mind, your body, your nervous system is throwing at you, you are on the right path towards your manifestation. That's when everything changes. How much easier would this process be if you tried that?